Hey, Goose, you going live tonight? Nope, I can't have any. Have another. Oh, okay. Well, what's more important than us? Hey, Greg or James, Greg. Hey, buddy. Hello, Jamie. This ain't gonna be a very long one, guys. Been all morning working on the truck. I got it greased, washed, and $259 later, I come up pick this trailer up. So, uh, forgot to hit my GPS. So, hi, Paula. Yeah, the light that was out that I got wrote up for on the clearance lights, it was $28, and I just bought one 2 months ago. But they're only warranted for 30 days. So $259 for a light bulb, grease job, and fuel filters. Hi, Chris. I always say Chris and Larry, but most of the time it's Chris. Well, who would want to adopt you, Charlie? Well, Mel's looking for a replacement for you. That's what she's doing. Something fuzzy, lovable. I kind of figured that, Chris. Larry's a busy man. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to come up. It won't be long. If anybody wants to co-stream for an hour or so, or if you got anything to say. Also, Scott just was texting me messages. He's getting the transfers for our Hi Ruby, and we are having a giveaway. But if you want some merchandise right now, Scott ordered 25 of the stickers. 5 of them are going on each of it. Well, 10 total. There's 25 of mine, 25 of Shannon's. So if you want some really good sticker shirts of mine or Shannon's, probably Shannon's, get a hold of Scott and he'll make you one. We're not having a store, but we are having a store. Scott's doing all of our merchandise. Hi, Big Matt. We're not charging any extra, so whatever Scott charges you is what Scott charges you. It's nothing going back to us. Hey, Great Jim. Sorry I couldn't stay last night. I had a rough day yesterday, and I just went to bed right after I said I was going to bed on the Girls' Live last night. I just turned in. Hey, Blessed Vlog. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Blessed Vlog. Happy birthday to you. It was Bless's birthday this weekend, guys, so wish her a happy birthday. And if you know Tina Ladybug, Today is her birthday. But we're off to Texas again to Dallas. I was hoping to be down by Scott and Joyce tomorrow, but I believe it's going to be days what, Tuesday, so Thursday before I get to Scott and Joyce now. So don't forget, Scott is going live so far with trivia tonight at 5 o'clock. I haven't got no messages that he hasn't, so it's a go so far. Yep, I'm tired. I don't want to do it tonight. He can do it. Yo, get on here if I do one of his. You want to do 2 hours? Cuts into my nap time. You know, us old people like Jamie, we need our naps. Don't worry, Chris. One of these days you'll be at that point. Charlie already is. Well, enjoy your day at the park. It's kind of nice over here. It's only 65 degrees, but it's sunny. That's why I washed the truck. You guys got a clean windshield. Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, I love naps too. I'd like to take one during the day, but then I don't get up. The nap gets extended. Why are you calling Rebecca little? She's not so little. She's 5'2". Are you talking about the midgets or something, Jamie? You know, Rebecca's a little bit taller than a midget. She's short, huh? So Shirley, but you get mad when I pick at Shirley, so you're picking at Rebecca. It's the same thing. They're the same height, Shirley and Rebecca. And I believe Grape Jam is really close to it too. So welcome in all my little friends. There, how's that? Oh, okay, Jake Jam. I don't have nothing against short people. It's easier in a crowd to see over them. There's a lot of benefits to a short people. You know, I'm kind of overly plump. The short people can reach down and pick stuff up for me. You know, there's a lot of advantages. Hi, Mona. You guys watch down here in just a little bit. When I come up through a little bit, there's a truck rode over and dumped his load, and he made a mess. Oh, you're riding there behind him. could have gassed on it. I left your room. All right, Ray Jam. See you later, Mom. Tell the girls I love them. Give them a big hug. For yous that might not know, Grape Jam is the mother of Vineyard Chicks. I don't think there's anybody around here that don't know that, but just in case. Well, why'd you start a mess, Jamie? You know, are you burning more pretzels or something? I egged it on. How'd I egg it on? I'm the nicest person you've ever talked to. I don't egg nothing on. You got me confused with somebody else. Oh, so that's how you categorize it. It's just extra crunch. You got more crunches now. I'll have to use that one next time I burn something. Hey, John, I like that new toy you got. That is pretty sweet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, John, go to John's channel. He did a video yesterday on something he received, and you can watch it. The I'm not telling. I'll bet. Guys, I'm not just a pretty face. I do go watch other people's videos. I don't get around as good as I should, but I try really hard to watch everybody's stuff, especially the ones that come in here. I went 50 miles and I already got all kinds of little bugs on the windshield. Wish there's some way you could, like them dudes, go somewhere else. Well, thank you, Rebecca. I wish there was two of me. One could drive the truck and one could sit and watch YouTube all day. Jamie, where's your shirt at? Did you get a message today where your shirt was? Well, we could. Then maybe we could teach one of them to do the electronic stuff, Jamie, because we know you can't do it. So maybe the other one would, we could teach it to do all the technical stuff. Wouldn't it be great to have a clone that could do everything that you don't want to do? We got these self-driving cars anymore and trucks. So it'd be nice to have somebody help you with your chores. If it's snowing or raining, you don't want to go outside, you send them out. Well, Mona, you can't be greedy. We start with one, and then we'll work up to two or three. There's some things I actually like doing. I'm just not physically able to do anymore. I like working out, or I like mowing our grass and doing our dirt work with the tractors, the skid steer. But I can't walk around like to build fence or do anything at her very easy anymore. I got to sit down a lot. I carry a chair with me, do a little bit, and then sit down. But I wish I could do more of that. Somebody the other day was in here, Mona, talking about the self check. They went into a Walmart and they didn't have no lines open. It was all self check. We ought to get a discount if you have to check ourselves out. You know, we're doing all the work. We ought to get 10% off all your items if you have to check them out yourself. Or at least, I mean, most Walmart employees probably make 15 to, I don't know what they make for sure, so probably 15 to $20 an hour. So if it takes you 30 minutes or 15 minutes to do it, so half of it, so you ought to get $7 to $10 off every time you check out. That'll be a automatic charge or discount for self check. You know, years ago, I haven't told the story in a while, but Sam Walton was a good friend of my grandpa's over in Blue Rapids, Kansas. When I was a little bitty kid, I used to go fishing with Sam Walton. He drove an old 49 Chevy pickup, wore bib overalls just like my grandpa. I knew him as Sam until one day when we went to Walmart. We was in the sporting goods area and couldn't find nobody to help us. And I'd never seen Sam get uptight about nothing. And he go, "Who the hell is running this joint?" Sorry about the words, the exact words he said. A couple people walked up and said, I am going to help you, sir. Hey, where the heck you been? He said, well, I was back in the back doing this and this and that. He goes, well, who's your supervisor? And they told him. He come out and he told the supervisor to clock out. He was fired. And so I asked Grandpa, I go, how can Sam uh, fire somebody in the store? He goes, well, Sam owns the store, Walmart. And I, little kid, I'm thinking, yeah, Sam owned that store. That's pretty cool. I didn't know Sam owned Walmart, but that's my Sam Walton story. A really nice man. Then his kids took over. Danny Days, the old married lady. Thank you for coming in. She was on the market for so long, guys. Now she's taken. She broke a lot of people's hearts. How you doing, Danny? Is married life treating you good? Just remember, Danny, tell him you have a lot of friends to treat you right. Welcome back, Charlie. We got 23 miles, guys, roughly. Said this is going to be kind of a short one. I was going to go on down, but I like the food here at the Petro. It's where I was at all day. By going down to Mount Vernon, the, the food, they don't have the deli food like, where you can get something. You have to go in the, I got fast food. I think you got a Popeyes. And I don't care for Popeyes. Shannon now loves Popeyes, but I don't care for Popeyes. I don't care for chicken that much. Only chicken I like are on Jamie's mugs. Those are pretty mugs that Scott made for her. Here's that truck road over, guys. Look over to the left. I don't know what he was hauling. Some kind of round cylinder rolls of carpet or something, an linoleum. But he took a heck of a ride. Well, they got all the merchandise picked up now. It was strung all over there. The truck is gone. They was loading it in. Well, you did something right, Jamie. At least you got some good pictures to him. All right, Rebecca. Hi, Lindy Okie. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make a mess? Well, Danny, I'd like to too. I forgot what area. I know you go see Jesse and Lisa, or you've been to them a lot. Whereabouts do you live, Danny? I'm trying to go back down, Charlie. It's getting wintertime, so you're in Alabama? Okay. Uh, I ain't got my other phone on, or I give you my phone number. Everybody has my number, and the way I text people when I'm going in their area, like I'm gonna try to stop and see Joy and Scott Swift Thursday. Joy's supposed to make me some food, whether the old woman does or not. She's always showing pictures of food, but I never see her cooking. You know, Lynn, that's a good idea for my merchandise. I'll have Scott make some bibs or towels, to clean up the messes after I talk. That would be a good one for our store. Wear your bib while you're listening to Randy go down the road for emergency cases only. I guess I'll have to start putting a disclaimer. I don't want nobody to ruin their shirt. Oh, hand towels? Okay. I'll talk to Scott about that. Get some towels and put my logo on it. Oh, that boy's in trouble. He had the bracelets on, but it was him and not me. Just saying, like Jesse says. I got to watch out going to Texas. Jesse's going to steal my credit card. Hello, Josh. Oh, by the way, I know most of you probably are, but if you're not subscribed to Andale Homestead, would you guys please? She's only a little over 100 away from hitting the AK. So let's see if we can get her to the 100 or AK. Josh, I don't want you to do it today because I'm not going to be live long, but you need to start riding with me. You don't have to stay here. You can go working so you can work on your hours. But tomorrow will be a great time. I'm going to go live probably about 10 o'clock, probably about 5 hours tomorrow, and we'll work on your hours tomorrow. So about 10 o'clock Central Time. I'll go ahead and set one up even tonight. And we'll work on your hours. Josh ain't that far guys away. Last I heard, he was only 800 hours away from being monetized. So let's get Josh there. And Dale's going to have a big old giveaway when she hits the AK. I wanted that chair today in her live. I was actually getting the truck greased watching, and the guy's talking to me. I go, hey, I'm busy. I'm watching YouTube. He's asked me to start the truck. I didn't hear him. And but that chair would be handy here in the truck. It folds up, doesn't take much room, and I used to white wall my tires all the time, and that'd be good for sitting on. Also, everybody, I can't see the links they're dropping. It's hard to read that part, but you drop USMC, USAF, Navy, Army, Vet, Rhoda. It will drop your links just in case somebody's not connected with you. And you can put in the weather and your zip code or town. See how nice it is in your area. Oh no, talking about the man, the myth, the legend. It's Scott. He better be in his sweatshop working. He's costing me a lot of money. All right, Mona. Enjoy your lunch. Your lunch is here, so that means you got takeout or delivered. Must be nice. I need to wash the inside of the windshield. Now that the outside's clean, I can see a bunch of streaks. I'll have to do that tonight. Guys, I'm going to do a public service announcement. If you are doing and you're a contact or a creator for YouTube and you do a live, please don't sit there and not pay attention to your people. Don't be sitting there crocheting. Don't be sitting there looking off into la la land. Engage with your people, people. Most of you do. There's a few that I've been watching that don't, and they wonder why they're not growing. You got to engage with your people. You know, make eye contact at the camera when you're talking to somebody. You know, smile a little bit. Don't have a frown on your face. You know, if you're down and like, oh, what do I got to do the live tonight? It's just going to kill me. People don't want to watch that. You have to have some energetic. Now, I'm not saying you got to be Christine at Gillen Farms and be hyped up on candy or something, but have some life into you. Don't sit there like a zombie. Yeah, I know people like the show Zombie. I don't. But some people do like that. Guys, there's thousands of YouTube channels, thousands of videos. They don't have to watch that stuff if it's really, really boring to them. So if you want to make yourself grow a little bit, be energetic when you go live. And somebody's talking about being live coming up on stage. Oh, looky here. I don't think she's ever been on my panel.
Hey.
Hello.
I know you put the link up for Scott, but.
Oh, Scott's is on my Nightbot.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said the man, the myth, the legend, I was on Josh's page, and I got off. I was like, Jesse's on here, and it was Scott.
Hi, Piggy.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever been up here either. Honestly, I was feeling what you were saying. That's why I haven't been on here lately, just because it seems like every time that I go to get on, it's like I just I got sick of getting on here and being like, I've been real busy and blah blah blah, and it's like that was taking up my whole life, is talking about
It's
what I
a
was been
whole new
doing.
world.
Yeah,
There's
and
a lot more. I mean, because you had your free time once in a while, you and your daughter, but now
right,
there's others in your life now, and
yeah,
and
3 teenagers and a new husband, and I've been moving in and getting everything just so, and then the holidays coming up, and we got a wedding Saturday. uh we got married before our wedding. It's but anyway, but it's just a lot, and my mom
yep.
is in the hospital now.
Oh,
You
hope
know,
she's gonna be
and
okay.
it's the week of the wedding, and my mom has went to the hospital Sunday. She
Danny,
got
I'm
admitted.
gonna let you have the choice. Do you want to let Scott up or not?
Yeah, he's gonna have something
Okay,
to say.
I know
That's
it. He
fine.
always does. I had to ask
There's
first.
only one man and legend.
And that's
I
Jesse.
made the Mod Father. I brought the Mod Father to his status.
Randy, I knew when I said that he was gonna come up. He couldn't help
I know.
himself.
I'm
So
glad I got my boots on.
You're lucky you're in Alabama, because I'd throw you in some ice cold water.
why? Because it's 80 degrees in November, or
Oh, sister, come north. It ain't no 80 degrees.
well, I know you said I was lucky to be in Alabama. I was just kidding. Just trying to
Yeah. What's going
divert.
on, girl?
I was just like I said, my mom's in the hospital, and so it's
What?
kind of crazy right now.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
she had a knee
Tammy?
surgery. She had a
Oh,
scope
oh,
in
oh.
her knee, and they were supposed to fix a meniscus that was
Yep.
messed up, and instead of fixing it, they just completely took it out. um, but so anyway, it made her a lot better for like a little while, and then Friday morning when she got up, she couldn't even walk. Like she couldn't put pressure on it at all, and they said they thought there was infection in it. So now they've admitted her to the hospital. They was waiting on the they did an aspiration on her knee where they just pretty much drawed out the fluids to see if what kind
Yep.
of infection or what. And anyway, so it ended up they're supposed to be doing the scope that they did the first time. They're supposed to be doing it again. I just want
Okay.
her to be better just because she's my mama, and I don't want her to be doing bad. But especially
Well,
right now with a wedding planned for Saturday, I mean, I don't want to have a wedding without my mama, so
well, Mama's
uh,
gonna have Mama's gonna be in my prayers, and give her a hug next time you're up.
yeah,
Tell her we're all thinking about her, praying for her, because
I
you
will.
know, you know, Mama ain't gonna miss it.
Mm-mm.
If Mama's
And
got
that's
to
what I'm
get in a
afraid of.
wheelchair and go out the back
I
door, you
know.
know,
And
Mama's gonna.
I don't want her to just try to be there. I want her to be better there. I want her to be
Be able
better.
to enjoy it.
But don't forget, once they get the antibiotics in and get the infection under control, and she's gonna feel a lot better too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, get it drained out.
yeah, well, once they get it drained, and actually Debbie goes Friday for a cortisone shot,
Oh,
and
those hurt.
I'm going to book my cortisone shot. You know what, Randy? I can barely walk, and so you know, and mine has to do with my back. They will
Yeah.
not operate on my back until I'm just about not walking. So
Mm.
unfortunately, yeah, I've got to get cortisone, and Debbie's got to try something because she's on her feet
Well, yeah.
24/7.
That's like my mom. She's needed a knee replacement surgery for,
Yeah,
I mean, she's had these problems for years, but it's just now got to the point where it's unbearable. She
yeah,
can't hardly walk. Anytime she's on her feet for a
yeah.
long time, it like her knee is swelling up, got fluid in it and everything. So she just now is getting it taken care of, whereas she should have did it a long time ago, but she's stubborn. We all are, and
Yep.
don't want to. see to things unless it's a dire,
It's
emergency. So
it's harder to heal when we get older too.
yeah,
Well, and that's it, Randy. What used to take us, a few days whenever we just a few weeks, you know.
And then most of us don't want to be tied down, so we get up
Well,
quicker. Try to get up
exa-
quicker.
we rush it.
Yep.
Yeah,
hey
been there,
Piggy's
done it.
Piddles. She said, "Is that a she?"
No, it's he.
Piggy? No,
That's
Piggy.
Okay.
Eileen's husband.
Piggy's a boy.
Okay. Hey boy. No.
Hey, boy.
Hey boy.
He's a Marine.
No.
So watch how you say
Oh.
boy.
Alright. So another devil dog. Well, I'm Danielle. My channel is Danny Days Ahead. So yeah, I just didn't put it in there because I'm lazy. No, not really. But
Danny used
I
to
don't,
do a lot of videos with her daughter and everybody, but she went and got married on us here a while back, so she kind of forgot us.
yeah, no, that's not true. I feel bad, but I'm actually, when I go home today, I'm filming, I'm going to make some Nutella cookies and I'm posting that for the 15th because I'm a part of CNC Farms
Oh, the
collaboration, the
cookie
cookie
chat
collab.
collab.
Yeah. So
So,
I told her, I said, I'm going to actually be on my honeymoon on that day, but I'm going to go ahead and film it and edit it and post it for that day ahead of time. Because I told her I didn't need to back out of this. I don't know. I haven't looked at my page in a really long time, but
Hi,
um,
Dees.
I know it's been over a month since I've done a live and it's been, let me see.
it's probably been a week or two since you've even been on.
I seen her about a week ago on somebody's. I forget where she was
Yeah.
at. I couldn't believe I
Jesse and
seen her
Lisa.
name.
Jesse
Yeah,
and
no,
Lisa's.
Jesse and
So it
Lisa's.
was 2 weeks ago.
So a month ago was the last time I put out any content, so it's just, I just had to stop talking about it and be about it. I mean, and every time I was having a live, I was just getting on here and telling everybody,
Well,
how crazy it was. And I just had to take a step back and, just
I
handle
know.
some
Maybe
things.
just
But
do a
again,
live. Say, here's my life. I'm not going to keep repeating it. And here's what I'm doing. And let everybody know on one deal. And then when they ask, go to my live and I'll explain. That way
Right.
everybody has a chance to look at it.
well,
And you
and
don't have
let's
to keep
face it,
repeating it.
you guys got married. You're trying to move all your stuff in, and there's plus and minuses. Terry's trying to. Yeah, you guys, your whole life has been turned upside down for the good.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
the good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's going to take you a while. Most families, have many, many years to get,
You got growing pains coming.
Well,
Yeah,
not only
as
that,
well as
they got
the
3
blended
teenage
family
kids
thing.
too.
Yep.
We got
Yeah.
kids that, I mean, we have two 12-year-old girls who are now sharing a room and and 14 so by the end of the year, so Lily has a birthday in November, Emma has a birthday in December, and so does Peyton. So we'll have two 13-year-old girls and a 15-year-old boy by the end of the year. So
Yeah. But you're very
Look at you.
fortunate that both girls were friends before this even happened.
yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
very, very
But
fortunate.
now they're sharing a room though, so it might be
Yeah,
different.
it's different though. It's different.
Amen. Amen. They're gonna butt heads, and Emma's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
see what it's like to actually have a sister. Whenever she had wanted alone time before, she could just go to her room and have alone time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now she's
So,
got to share that alone
Hi,
time with a
Christine.
friend. So
but we're trying to reminisce that. We're looking into building on to the house, master bedroom suite, so that
okay,
because it's a 3-bedroom house. So if we build on downstairs, if we build on a master bedroom, then they'll each have their own bedroom. So that's something in the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
now
Um,
I know Terry had said, and I don't want to say too much, but you're not that far from where you were, right? Like you're right in that
I'm still in the
relative.
same county. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were, but I know that you
I'm on the other
marriage came
side.
108. Oh, You're closer to Louisiana then, or are you closer to Florida?
I don't know.
Oh my God, Danny! I'm gonna have to come down there and teach you a
What
geography lesson.
what is the name of the town closest big town to you, Danny?
Tuscaloosa.
Okay, you're
Okay, I know where it is.
You're Or
kind of in the middle.
I'm in between like the two biggest towns, which are not really big towns, or you can either go to Jasper or you can go to Tuscaloosa.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I know the relative area.
Jasper is
you know-
where they make good engines. Just saying. There's a big factory there makes race car motors
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
in Jasper. Yeah. It's
Okay.
Oh,
actually
Dee's
called
Garden said
It's actually
north of
called
me.
Jasper Engines.
Oh cool.
It's
And
not
there's
bad through there
Dee's
anymore. They built a
Garden.
4-lane highway through there, bypasses Jasper. Used to you had to drive through town.
Yep. Hey Rudy.
Hold
Mama.
on a sec.
Mom. There's Mom.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
grape jams. I was
That is a Vineyard Chick's mom, if you don't know, Danny.
I said girls, I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes Bunky hides underneath
Yeah, sometimes,
Mama's
yeah. So
account.
you could be right, because sometimes Bunky's in there under mom's.
Oh, for sure.
But usually she'll say if she's on Randy's or my channel that who it is.
Piggies was saying. Yeah, for sure. And don't let me get it twisted. I don't want to give the wrong perception here. Like, I'm not trying to complain because my life is better now than it's ever been. And everything that's being done, I know is going to be worth it. There's no doubt in my mind that all the effort that's being put into everything is, going to be well worthwhile, but it's just a lot.
Yeah, just a lot to do. Oh, Bunky's in
And
Yeah.
school, doing schoolwork.
and Jesse and I were given the responsibility of ensuring that was going to be the prince that Danny deserved. And we only talked to him for 15 minutes and we gave him
He's a good man.
blessed, an amazing man. Terry is a good person and vice versa. Terry's blessed with my sister. But
I try to do good. I try to do all the wifey things. I mean, I work all day and then I go home and I cook supper. I have a meal board put up so that I already know what we're going to have all week so that I only have to go to the grocery store once a week and get all the groceries we need. And I already have what I'm going to cook planned out because I've noticed that it takes a really long time. Like that absorbs a lot of time trying to figure out what we're going to eat. And when you have
Yeah.
5 people in a household, it does a lot better to like plan ahead of time and get the groceries ahead of time. So all I got to do is come home, cook supper. And then most of the time we're like heading right back out because we have scouts on Mondays and Thursdays and then church on Wednesdays. And we always have something going on. Tuesday is the most lax day. So if I'm going to do laundry or if I'm going to get anything done at the house, I'm doing it on Tuesday because every other day it's like I'm at work all day and then I go home and then it's still busy. So it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy, but I'm getting used to it. I'm still trying to make sure I do all the
It's a lot
things.
more prepping because you got to make twice the food.
Yeah.
And especially with teenagers, they're growing.
Yeah. More like 3 times the food because they
Yeah.
each eat for 2 people.
yeah.
And the snacks. Hey, where's the snacks at? Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot more involved. Before, you can tell your daughter, yeah, go fix you something. Now you got all these. Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
and I'm
big
learning
change.
as I go because I mean I've known my daughter for
Yep.
you know
And then
I
you got to
already
figure out
know
what they
what
like
she
to eat.
likes, what she don't like, all of the things. So
Whenever she's hurt, how she reacts to different things, and does she want to hug right away or does she have to calm down first? And
right.
each kid
There's
has
just-
their own
Yeah.
thing that,
Scott,
A lot to learn.
drop
Yeah.
Danny's channel in here. I'm gonna walk in and get me something to eat, guys. I'll be right back. But there's
okay,
a few
well,
people don't have Danny's channel.
okay, I'm going to jump. Well, I'll wait
Or
until you
Danny,
get back.
Danny, just type vet in chat and it will drop your channel.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Vet, VET.
And I have to go downstairs because I have to order a couple transfers.
Okay.
I think
I'll
you
be-
know. I
Yeah.
think you might know the transfers I'm ordering. So the guys have
I know-
asked,
I know
even
he's
asked
really
to
a
work
pain.
for.
I know it. I've heard about him.
But she's a wonderful lady.
No, I think it's the opposite.
Yeah, well, look in the mirror, buddy.
I can't. I don't have one in here. I'm afraid of scaring myself.
Don't blame you.
I'll be right back.
All right. Anyways, I just got to go downstairs. Do.
I thought you were leaving me, Scott. I was like, don't leave me up here by
No,
myself.
I won't. Danny,
Oh no. Yeah, that's nice.
make sure you're in my giveaway because I hit 2,000 Saturday. I hit 2,000 subscribers,
That's awesome.
and it seems to be one live or because I've been doing so many lives. There's new people coming in, but I just had a video hit 3,300. Well, there were 3,300 that a lot of them joined my channel. I've had like 400 new subscribers in a week and a half.
Hmm.
So
What you been doing?
working.
You been stripping? Or oh.
No. Remember I said I got new subscribers. I didn't lose. But yeah, no, it's I'm shocked. Like I woke up the other day and I was fiddle farting around and somebody who I even forget who it was, they texted me and went, you were at 1,800. Now you're at like 1,950.
Me?
What happened?
Oh.
And I'm
I
like,
was like, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
You mean you? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. By the time I went and looked, I was just crossing over the 2,000 mark. And it seems to leveled out now about just shy of, I think it's 2,088. But I'm like, I don't know how I just got blessed by these people joining, but I appreciate them.
It says
Uh,
support your local library.
Oh, cool.
I was asked what my shirt says.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I just got to go downstairs.
That's
Oh,
where
yeah,
I am now in the library.
You haven't seen this guy in a while. Hank, come say hi, Danny. No, he's
Hey,
gone.
Hank.
He's gone. Get your tires changed? All right. Where's my pliers? Oh, it's still downstairs? Oh, okay. It did
Thanks.
or didn't?
They were selling shirts for $20 for fundraising. For
Okay.
they
Well, as long
they
as
do a lot of fundraisers and things for people with autism as
All right.
well because they have support groups here, and they do a lot of mental health awareness and things like that. So anytime they have a fundraiser, I'm like, support the cause.
I just have to go downstairs for a minute, hon.
Okay, take your time. Oh, you weren't talking to me.
No. No, if anything, you'd be goober, not hon.
I know. Y'all, this is actually a wireless headphone, but it was dead. So, uh-oh, he left us. Is he back?
No, he's probably in getting his
Looks like the
lunch.
truck is moving.
No, I can't say it is.
That ain't him.
Maybe the truck beside him, but
You need a stick or something, Scott. Like,
what, in this messy shop? Yeah, I don't think so.
like me when I was first filming myself, it's like always up my nose.
Well, I'm also carrying 6 mugs at the same time, so where do I want
Mugs.
to keep them?
6 mugs?
Yeah, well, I'm into the merch store now, right? So
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah, I made one of those. And they wouldn't
I
approve my dashboard on Spring because I had the YouTube emblem on there and it said it was copyrighted or trademarked or whatever. I'm like,
well, then I guess you're gonna have to order through your brother, who will do that for you.
well, I mean, I want to set up a store where I could put it like where it
And
shows underneath
that's
my
what I'm
videos and
doing.
stuff.
That's what I'm doing by Christmas. I will have the same as what like Bonfire Teespring does. I will have that all set up by Christmas. So yeah,
Lynn the
if
Okie wants to know where Deb is.
she's upstairs, she's got to try to go back to work tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think it's going to happen.
She all right?
She fell down our front stairs and they thought
Oh
she
man.
broke her sacrum,
Oh gosh.
and she's barely been able to walk. So
I
she
tell you, there's
she's
just been
been in
things
a
and stuff going on.
yeah she's been in ay, 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 ay. She's been in a ton of pain.
Well, I hate to hear that.
Hmm. No.
Yeah, we have stairs at the house, and every time I go down them, like I'm like, I don't know if I should wear my house shoes or if I should just not wear. Like, I'm afraid to go down them with my socks. I'm afraid to
Yeah,
go down them with my shoes on. I'm just afraid to
yeah.
go down them. Period. Going
Well,
up is not so bad. It's the going down part because they're them steep wooden. They don't have anything on them. They're just wood, so they're kind of sleek.
slippery. Yeah, yeah. That's not good.
Especially when they're
Okay.
clean. You know,
Hmm.
they're
Well,
a lot more slick when they're clean.
that's it. Um, Come on, Randy. I've got like 20 minutes to get this ordered, and then they'll do them tonight. I'll get them by the first of next week. Um, get started. Um,
Get some Velcro.
well, that's it. I just want to make sure that Randy's okay with the kind of screen printing I'm going to be doing. Is going to be
Oh, nice.
this. Is that one. Um, I don't like this one. It's too vinyl-y for my liking. This is going to stick better.
That's sublimation or
No transfer. Uh, I tried sublimation and it's not up to my par. So yes, you're going to save a little bit of money doing supplementation, but transfer is where it's at. Now, Randy's is a lot more because he's got 4 colors in his logo. Well, you're screen printing 4 times on a supplementation backing. So that's why his, where I got Shannon's a lot cheaper because hers is just black and white.
Yeah.
Even 2 colors is good because I really like this one here.
Oh yeah.
I really like that. I really like the colors and it feels like it's supplemented, but it's not. It's actually
Yeah.
screen printed. So that's what I'm going to be doing for mine.
Kind of like sticker mule shirts. That's how theirs are too, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't make them for fat man. True story.
I'm getting a sign made. I got a sign made for our house because I like Maxwell House and Terry likes Folgers. If that's all we disagree on, I think we'll be okay. But I got a sound. You know how well, I don't know if it's anywhere else, but here, Alabama and Auburn are rivalries, and people will have house divided flags, and it'll be half Auburn, half Alabama, or whatever. And
Yep.
I got a sign made that said "House Divided," and it's got Folgers and Maxwell House.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
it's pretty
Well,
neat,
considering Folgers sucks, yeah,
right? I'll try to tell him.
Maxwell House is where it's at.
I can't
Actually,
hate on him. Have you seen
Tim
his ring?
Hortons.
It's very pretty. So if he wants to drink Folgers, that's all right.
Well, yeah, but doesn't mean you got to drink that
No,
garbage.
I don't know. I mean, all this compromise. I joined his church. I drink his kind of coffee. It's just, you know.
I could go somewhere with that, but I'm not going to. And yes, wow. Oh my God, Randy, did you fall in, buddy?
Hey, there's Nicole. Hey, Nicole.
Peace. Or should I say, Nanu, Nanu? Just saying.
We come in peace.
Yeah. Sometimes I come in peace. Oh yes. Oh. Oh my God, Randy, if I don't get this order in time, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I've come a long way with my coffee drinking. I mean, I don't know why we're getting into this
Actually, you
subject.
know
I
what
don't
I'm
know
gonna
why I
do?
started. But
I'm gonna put. Oh, you can't. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna get you to put me up, but you can't.
yeah, Randy's going in to get something to eat, Nicole. He'll be back.
We think he might have went to the washroom and fallen and can't get up.
Oh,
Oh,
I just
he's
saw a hat
on the
that just
dash,
got
so
thrown.
he back.
Sorry, guys, the internet went down. For all these
Oh,
people, if
no.
you look here, the truck stop is full. They're trying to pay for it. I'm standing there in line. I go, I got cash. So she let me finally come up ahead of everybody.
Okay. Anyways, Randy,
He's
because
gone.
What?
Well, he's back.
I have to drop off for a little bit, just like I just did. Da, da, da.
Okay.
And get your stuff ordered, but I will be right back up in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Toodles.
We won't miss you.
Yes,
I
you
will.
will. Yeah. My sissy always misses me.
She's
Toodles.
just being nice to you.
I know. That's why I like her.
Hi, Nikki.
I give him a hard time, but I do love him.
I kind of
I mean,
like the guy too.
That's generally how it goes. I mean, if I feel like I know you well enough, I'm gonna pick on you. That's how that works. You know,
Yep.
that's all I know. I mean, that's what my family
I
does.
I don't discriminate on picking on anybody. I pick on them all. And then
Yeah.
if they don't like it, I pick on them more.
Like if I can't pick on you, we just don't really have that bond going on yet, you know.
No, no. Life is too boring. You got to have some entertainment or and enjoy it. Have some smiles when you're doing something.
Yeah. So what was it, lunch?
Salisbury steak. Yeah, no, it's actually
Oh
my dinner.
man.
Salisbury
Oh,
steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn. And I got me some peach cobbler for later.
did you take your cholesterol medicine?
Yes, I take it. I have several. I take 15 pills a day, so I can eat what I want.
You ate 2 starches and a gravy on your meat.
Yes, Mom.
I'm just saying. No, the only reason I've had to pay attention to it is because I'm trying to make sure, I ordered my wedding dress a few months ago, and I'm trying to make sure that I still fit in it for
Do
Saturday.
like when I was in high school and I wrestled, go to the gym and sit in a sauna for hours
Yeah.
and just sweat it off.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's very hard to eat right here on the truck, on the road. It's hard to get really good food that's healthy for you anyway.
yeah.
Sometimes I get just a sandwich, but tonight thought I'd go ahead and get some extra.
I went on a potato fast for about a month and a half, and that's saying a lot for me because I like potatoes baked, mashed, scalloped, I mean,
Yep.
French fries. I mean, I did no potatoes for about 6 weeks. Um, just because I
I
know that makes up a lot of my diet, and I just thought maybe it would help. Hasn't helped any, but
Mine is bread. I got to cut down on the bread.
yeah. See, that's
I didn't get
me.
no bread or cornbread tonight.
The cheese, the starches, the bread, just all of it. The starches in general, pasta, bread, you know, all the good stuff. I thrive off of that stuff. So
Well, my choices was the Salisbury steak or pork chops, which I had last night, and stuffed peppers. And they had cauliflower or broccoli. I forget which one it was, but I can't have them. And corn, macaroni, cheese, and mashed potatoes. That was the choices tonight.
you got diverticulitis.
No, I
Why
got
can't you have broccoli or cauliflower?
I had something wrong with my stomach. My upper intestines and lower intestines argued with each other 2 years ago out in Nebraska. I mean, I bound it up. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't take
Oh,
nothing in, wouldn't let nothing out, and I went to
sheesh.
hospital for a week. And
Mm,
I'd had Brussels sprouts that night before it started. They had a special on those grilled Brussels sprouts, and I love them. And I
hmm
can't have them; they won't die. I don't. I actually take another pill that helps me digest my food. When I eat, I have to take this little pill every time I eat.
That's odd because aren't Brussels sprouts a fiber? Or
Well, I don't know. I can't have peanuts. There's several different things that I can't have. I can have junk food, believe it or not. It's not good for my health otherwise, but at least it goes through. I can have hot dogs, Polish sausage, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really weird. No, she is married now, but she's having the wedding, guys, what she's doing. They went and got
yeah,
married, but they're having a wedding.
we went and signed the paperwork and got married on August 25th, but we're having the wedding this Saturday.
She's doing a trial run, whether she
Yeah.
goes and does it now.
No.
Like
Well,
when you
a
go to
lot that goes
Walmart, you can
into
try
having a
something
wedding,
on. She's
you
just
know.
trying it on, see if it likes it.
No. I don't know. Everybody's giving me a hard time about it. My stepmom's like, "You're getting married again?" It's like, I just wanted to gather with my family and say our I do's before God, and my family. And, I just, I know nothing is really traditional like it was anymore, but I just,
There's
I just
a lot
wanted
of
that,
people do their vows after like 20 years or something like that. You just didn't wait
Right.
20 years, so. And a lot of people like the church wedding, like you're going to do, not just going up to the courthouse. They don't think just getting a paper is it. They actually going up with the preacher and doing the whole thing. You know, what's the word?
I'm
Nullify it,
actually
or it
getting
makes it.
married on the lake outside.
Oh, are you?
I'm getting married on my grandmother's property out by the lake. But yeah, but I am gonna have an officiary, um,
Oh, okay.
that's gonna be there. We met with him last night, and he's gonna, he's a pastor, and he's gonna officiate our wedding. But um, yeah,
Is there any fish in the lake?
oh yeah, big old
I mean, if
fish,
it don't work out, then the people can go down and go fishing anyway.
right? I mean, yeah, a while back before my puppy passed away, he built a pavilion out there and a dock and an outhouse and a cabin and all of that. And then later on, after my puppy passed, because they just used it to bring the camper up and they'd go camping out there. But after my puppy passed, they leveled out the land and brought grandmother's mobile home out there and got it put in the ground and so that'll be its forever home. It's very peaceful out there. It's very nice. I mean, even
Sounds like
though
it.
it's not really far from town, it's only like 4 minutes from town, but it's just very quiet out there. When you go out there, it feels like you're way out in the woods somewhere, you know? So, really nice.
Sometimes it doesn't take very far to get away from the noise, and then you can
Yeah.
enjoy yourself.
So, yeah, Jamie, so yeah, that's what it was. We filled out the paper, got it notarized here at the library, and took it to the courthouse. So we never really said, repeat after me or I do's or anything, So and I still wanted that, and so that's why we're still having a wedding. And
I didn't know
he
you
asked
could
me
do
to.
that. This is
He
new
asked
to me.
me, yeah. Well, used to there was blood tests and everything else that you had to pretty much apply to be married and wait to find out, if you were approved to
Right.
be married or not. But now it's just a matter of filling out the paperwork, getting it notarized, and taking it up there and paying the little fee. I was cheap, you
Was
know.
you?
They only charged like $75 for me.
Well, he got a steal. I didn't want 100 if I wasn't
Well,
married.
he asked me to marry him in July, and to be honest, just to be quite frank, there's only I don't know how many people in here, but I
7 now.
mean, he was ready to join households, and I have a 12-year-old daughter, and I just felt like that. I mean, and I knew I loved him and I wanted to be with him, but I just felt like the right thing to do was go ahead and be married before we, joined households, because I felt like that was what I wanted in my heart, and that was, part of the example that I needed to be setting for my daughter. So that's what we did. We got married.
I
So
believe in that too. I think a lot of people don't anymore. They just move in and live together. And I'm old fashioned too, if you want to call it that. But I think, yeah, you can date, see each other, but when you move in together, I think you ought to be.
right.
But there are so
So
many people anymore that don't.
well, that's why I told him I didn't want to be a living girlfriend or fiance. That I wanted, you
A
know.
lot of them after that, they say they're going to get married, but 10 years down the road, they're not married. They
That's
just
right.
keep putting it off.
And as you know, that's kind of what I had already went through. And, I'm not trying to be a 10-year fiance again, like a
Yeah.
live-in girlfriend. I had told myself I'll never do that again. So if you're sure enough for me to be joining households with you, you're sure enough to marry me, and that's kind of where I was at with that.
Yep.
So,
I don't blame you. Because there's especially you're not that old yet, but when you're getting older, there's a lot of things that are involved when you're living together. If something happens to the other one, if you're not married and you guys got things in your same name or different things or bought property, it's a heck of a battle trying to straighten it all out, because you weren't married.
right.
And so it's a lot easier.
But he's a good man. I mean, I couldn't imagine a better man to be with. We're going to have problems. That's normal. Everybody, every family, every relationship is going to be, it's not going to be perfect, obviously, but I truly do believe it's as perfect as I'm capable of having. So, he's very meek and mild and everything that I've never experienced before. He's just respectful to me. He listens. He's willing to compromise. He's not, you know, he's slow to anger. He's slow to speak. He's not reactionary. He doesn't, I can speak to him if I have an issue. I can speak to him and he doesn't turn around and try to make me feel like an idiot. I mean, it's everything I've never known, so I really appreciate him and I feel like really he's God sent, I mean, he's a good man. He likes to be involved with, just the kids. He likes to do things as a family. I don't have to do everything by myself. It's not expected to all fall on my shoulders. I actually have a partner now. And I appreciate all those things.
Read
And
Jamie's comment. She's right. Emma deserves it too.
yeah, yeah,
Because it wasn't just you. You were, not thinking about just you, and having a man. You was thinking about your daughter too, having somebody around to
right.
be a father figure for her.
Most definitely.
So
And I know that sounds silly, but from the beginning, I mean, and when Emma was 5, I mean, there's a lot of people that's like, well, she doesn't know because she's a child. And I'm like, well, that child has a lot purer heart than me at this moment. She's not going to let distractions and emotions affect her decision making skills. Like, no, she's not old enough to make decisions. But yeah, I would ask my daughter. I still to this day ask my daughter what it is that she is okay with, what she feels comfortable with, what she would like to see happen. And no, she's not going to always get her way, but she's good through and through. And I
she ought
feel
to be
like,
part of the discussion anyway.
yeah.
Not just says,
And
hey, this is the way it's going to be. But at least you have, because it makes your relationship with her even better. Because you let her be involved in it.
right.
Some
Yeah.
don't.
I mean, I do care what she thinks and what, she feels comfortable with and what makes her happy and I want her to be where I mean, I'm not just going to make a decision and be like, "Oh, well this makes me happy, so if it doesn't make you happy, oh well." I'm not doing that. I mean, she's part of me. She always will be, you know, and
One thing I'd
she's
like you to
very
do is do a live, introduce all your family. Let us
yeah.
all meet if they'll do it. Let us all meet them. You know,
Yeah. That would be a hoot.
yeah, it would. I don't know if they like doing YouTube or not, but I know you like going to the meetups and stuff like that. Maybe they would enjoy doing that too, going to the
Yeah.
meetups and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
Emma got to go to Oklahoma, so that was cool. No, not Oklahoma. Where is it that we went? Clanton, Clanton, Alabama. All the meetups they run together.
yeah,
But
yeah. There's so
she
many
got
of
to,
them this year.
yeah, she got to go to Clanton with us this year, so that was fun for her. Um, the Petals from the Past festival, um, so that was cool.
Scott, it's been 10 minutes. Where you at? Been 11 minutes actually. He lied to us.
Well, I
He's
won't be able
actually
to.
he's actually working on my shirts. We're having me and Shannon is having a giveaway in between December 10th and 15th. We haven't set a date yet, but Scott made some mugs. We already got them, and we're making shirts with both of our logos on it, giving away, and they're going to be other prizes. So Scott's working on that for us right now.
That's awesome.
He's doing some really nice work.
Yeah, I wanted to do a monetization celebration, but I just haven't done it. And I just feel bad because I feel like I'm failing my YouTube community. I mean, I used to be, but y'all have to understand, I mean, I used to be a stay-at-home mom who just had same four walls, the duties I had at home, taking care of my chickens, my garden, homeschooling my daughter. And now I work 40 hours a week and I have, a bigger family and I have, it's just like I'm just trying to keep up with my regular duties in life aside from YouTube. And it's hard. I mean, I do a lot. We do a lot. We have 90 acres that we're working on that we've done a lot with to prepare for hunting season and things. And there's a lot of that would be really good content, but it's like when you're doing it, you're just trying to get it done. You're not thinking pull out the camera and show everybody. I mean, it's there's so much to do that it's hard to film it, if that makes any
Yep,
sense.
it does. Lynn, she's in Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, because people that don't create. Now mine's different because I just turn the button on and jabber. But you
Yeah.
guys that create stuff, you got to get the camera shots, you got to edit, and
Yeah.
people don't see the back side of all that work you do on them videos. It ain't
Yeah.
just putting a camera out there like me. Mine's easy. I hit StreamYard, play, and put a title and start jabbering. But you guys, are showing something, then you go back and edit it, reword stuff, and it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and like
And
I can't just get on here because I have to make sure my client's not in it because if she's in it and depending on if she or her mom wants her in there, that could break HIPAA, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I can't just hop on here anytime. I have to make sure that it's an appropriate time to do that. And so it's
yeah, it's very
crazy.
difficult. There's a lot of people has been in trouble with the YouTube because the kids doing different things. You got to watch that. You got to watch if
Yeah.
the kids on screen by themselves on an adult channel. I mean, you got to pay attention to a lot of stuff, and it's not all easy and stuff. But you're doing a great job. You're getting your priorities straight, taking care of your family first, popping in here a
Yeah.
little bit, and that's all you can do. And people don't understand that. Tell them to kiss my. I mean, you got to think of your family first. YouTube second or third.
I know, but
YouTube ain't the priority.
I just put so much into building up my,
Yeah, I know you
my
did.
community and, and working so hard on YouTube to just be like, well, I don't have time for it anymore. I mean, I don't want to completely just not do it anymore, but I feel like I haven't done any self-advertisement or any kind of promoting my channel or anything because right now I just don't have the consistency and I don't want to bring people in for them to be like, well, this is lame. Nothing's going on here,
Yeah,
So I just
that's what
that's
I
why
was
I put
talking about earlier.
Danielle
People,
on here because
yeah,
I'm not, I don't want anybody, unless you're going to check out what I've had so far on there. I mean, I just don't actively have anything going on. What do I do, work-wise, Lynn? Or on my channel? Uh, work-wise, I work for a young woman with, disabilities. She has Asperger's, which is a form of autism and OCD and anxiety. And I mentor her and try to help her towards independence, and just daily functioning. I make up her medicine. I take her to, appointments and things, and I keep up with all the things, the occupational therapy, the physical therapy, the counseling, and all the things. And, take her to, she likes horseback riding, pottery, and she just has things that she likes. She likes to come to the library every day. I'm just with her 8 hours a day, no matter what she's doing. I'm, pretty much with her.
Just a
So,
constant companion then for her. Somebody for her.
yeah.
It's nice to do that. How come? I got a question. You're doing that with the autism. My oldest granddaughter, I think, has that, and my niece does. How come they like the horses so much? All of them love horses
Um,
too.
well, she just likes animals, period. And
Oh, okay.
she's very educated about them. Like, yeah, she'll hop up on a horse and she'll just go, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not standing close to the horse, she's fearless when it comes to that, and I think that's pretty awesome. She's really,
It's the way my niece is. She comes over and brushes our horses. She does all the animals, but she'd rather be around the horses.
yeah, and she just loves animals, period. And she's very educated on them. She recently got to go to Costa Rica and see, like her favorite bird is the scarlet macaws, and she recently got to go and see those in their natural habitat, and that was really neat. Um,
Yeah, that would be nice for somebody like that to be able to go and do things. Some people don't, even if they don't have something wrong with them, don't have the opportunities. But they have the deals for Wish, Make a Wish foundations and stuff like that. I think those are good deals because it helps the people go out and see different things that they wouldn't be able to do.
yeah,
Yeah, Lynn says thanks for what you're doing.
yeah, and I'm proud of her. I mean, since I've been working with her since February, and she's in her own cabin. She's living by herself. And so she has achieved independent living. Just today, we went and paid her bills and things. She's learning about budgeting, and, which is, I mean, I would say she's ahead of where I was when I was 22. I mean, she she's more responsible than most 22-year-olds. So, but she's doing really well. I'm proud of her.
Sounds like it. Sounds like you got a good mentor or teacher anyway.
Yeah,
Mentor.
that's what she
I'm
calls
not
me,
good
is
with
her
some of the
mentor.
fancy words.
She calls me mentor. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
what she calls
Yep.
me. It's personal care, but I mean, however. But Lynn said they call your work title direct support specialist here. Cool.
I call it just being a buddy with short.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
some people can't do that. They don't have the patience. You got to have a special contact or things with people to be able to, when somebody's
Yeah.
doing something wrong, and be able to understand what they're going through. Everybody can't do that job.
Well, in a lot of ways, I feel like I can relate to her, you know. Um, so I do. Sometimes I'm not, but I try. Most times I try to be, understanding, because I know that I'm very different than most people, and I don't let people put labels on me. I don't take any kind of medication, so it wouldn't do them any good if they did. Um, I just, you know, I feel like I can level with her though, and understand. I think that, you know, that she behaves considering. I think she behaves just as well as most people do that don't have disabilities. So, uh, I think it's a lot more understanding if there is something that comes up that comes from her rather than, to me,
Somebody
it's a
that
lot.
ain't.
Sorry.
Yeah, like somebody that doesn't have a disability
Right.
and it comes out of them acting up. Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's just a lack of discipline, right?
Yep.
But
Yep.
in this case, she actually has a reason to, she's not trying to be any kind of way. It's just, that's part of it. And I think I have a lot better understanding for that than I do just everyday people. So,
Well, part of it, you've raised your daughter doing things. She's not that much older, so you've been raising her. And then now you're, in a way, it's kind of raising them. You're mentoring them and helping them. So it kind of goes together. Yeah, you're nothing wrong with your daughter, but you're still teaching her right and wrong and different things. Because
it's a
you was
lot like
homeschooling.
it's a lot
Yeah.
like the kids right
Yep.
now because, at their age, they look like adults pretty much, but I have to remember they're not. They're on the in here.
Yeah.
They're just children, you know.
Yep.
Um,
And they can be
and
influenced different directions if you don't do it the right way.
right.
You know. So it
So
sounds like you're doing a really good job with both.
yeah. The thing I've struggled most with is how to teach respect and consideration for others. It's like that's not really something that it's like that comes with an instruction manual. You know, it's like I feel like that's something you either know or you don't.
Yep.
Like and the only way that you can really teach that is by leading by example. So while you might want to wring their kids' necks, you know, that's not going to teach them respect or consideration for others. So uh, but you know, when you're dealing with that, that's like, you know, it's just tough, but it's hard to lead by example when you
Yep.
got
When
children
I
that's
when I'm in
just
a
not
store and the kid's acting up, especially if it's acting up really bad, I'll say the parent needs his butt whipped. It ain't the kid's fault. It's the little kid acting up. It was the parent not teaching the kid to how to
right.
behave in the store,
Right.
or correcting them and stuff. I had 4 kids, and I used to, when I was in the service, I would go to the auction by myself without my wife at the time, and they were little, and they would sit there, they wouldn't touch nothing. We're walking around looking at nothing, and they wouldn't touch nothing. I didn't take them a couple weeks, and the guy, the auctioneer, goes, "Where's your kids? They're welcome here all the time. They're really polite, and they don't, some kids run around and grab everything and play with it, but mine didn't." And he goes, "They're welcome here." I go, "Oh, they doing other things right now, or they'd be here." But I did, and they haven't done nothing not to come. But yeah, I go, they respected other people's stuff and property, and
Right.
you can teach them.
There's those
But
children that you say, just look, don't touch, and they
yep,
actually don't. And then there's those ones that you can say, just look, don't touch, and they're like, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching
yep,
it. I'm not-"
yep,
you know, that just
yep,
push your buttons, you know.
yep.
But like I said, that's one of those things that I think that it's almost just like that I was put in this situation just for the situation that I'm in now. You know, it's like I've already been tried, my patience has already been tried, and it was just preparing me for what was to come. That's almost like what it is, you know, that makes
Yep.
any sense.
And it's going to try your patience a lot too, just for having joint family now. Because there's going to be
Yeah.
times that somebody's going to be on your nerves, or you're going to be tired from work and come home and stuff. And you got to stop and count to 10 before you do something.
Yeah.
And it's not all bed of roses. You
Yeah.
know, it's going to have its bumps.
Yeah.
Wait till they start dating.
Ugh,
And the curfews come out.
I need a shotgun and a rocking chair.
Yep. Sitting on the front porch waiting for them to come back.
Yeah. Actually, Emma's been asked to her first little dance. It's a middle school dance, and she's homeschooled, so she hasn't got to experience anything like that. So, and the little boy that asked her, he's in scouts with her, and it's his first dance as well.
You're talking
Uh,
about scouts. I thought like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, so it's a different type of scouts.
uh, no, my daughter is in Scouts, Boy Scouts of America. She just is in a girl troop.
Oh, okay.
Um, but when they were in Cub Scouts, all the boys and the girls were together, and up until they got to Scouts, that's when they got separated with the girl and boy troop. Um, no, but my girl is a real scout.
Oh,
She's
okay.
she's with Boy Scouts of America. She actually gets
Yeah,
to
I
learn
forgot
things.
about them doing
Oh,
that.
hold on just a second.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hi, Verna. Are you doing
Yeah.
better today, Verna?
Hey there, Vay. Is it Vay?
Yeah. Vay's places. Her name's Verna. She lives in Ohio.
Okay.
She
Hey, Verna.
raises quail. She lives in an apartment, raises quail and rabbits in her apartment,
Nice.
and processes them right there in her apartment.
That rabbit
We're
makes for some good
we're just sitting here talking
fertilizer.
to Danny. We haven't seen her in quite a bit. She got married, so we're just sitting here shooting a bull with her, waiting on
I'm just
Scott. What
telling
we're
all my
actually doing.
business.
Scott said he'd be back in 10 minutes. It's been 26 minutes.
Uh,
Hey,
but,
Don. Hey, Terry.
hey, y'all. Let's see, what'd she say? Yeah, he's a good boy. I mean, he is a boy, but I, wouldn't want it any other way. I don't reckon if it's gonna happen. um, but I, yeah, he's a good kid. He makes all A's just like she does. He's a nerd, so and he's got a helicopter mom just like she does. So they're not going anywhere that they're not going to be supervised. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's
Now
growing up on me. She'll be 13
you got
this.
the other two kids. Are they getting homeschooled too?
Peyton just went into 9th grade, and I talked Terry into letting him go back to public school, just because I thought that we would probably give that opportunity to the girls when they got up to 9th grade, just in
Oh,
case
okay.
they want to be in sports or any of those things. I don't know though. I'm really already regretting letting him go back. But Lily is also, so our 2 7th graders are homeschooled, but the 9th grader is
Okay.
we let him go to public school this year. And because he said he
Sorry,
wanted to
Don.
play
I didn't know you was
basketball.
in here. And I got mixed emotions about homeschool. Sometimes, they don't get to go and interact with other kids, but they don't catch diseases. They don't get sick. They get some better education, but they're not getting to know how to be around people sometimes. Support your local library. Okay.
I had another person ask me what my shirt says.
No, it's
Just says
support
support.
Missouri Outlaw.
Yeah, I try not to be.
Lynn's wanting to know if you're a helicopter parent.
Yeah, I try not to be, but I probably am just because of how it started out. I don't know. It's a long story. I probably overcompensate a lot for when I wasn't such a great parent. And so that probably makes me a helicopter parent. Yeah. Just because I feel like for the last, 7 years that I've been trying to make up for last time. So, I don't know. It's a long story though. Let's not get into it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Verna. Yeah, they go to school and the schools influence them different ways now.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I guess I'm sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I call myself a helicopter parent just because I do feel like there's a lot of things going on in the world that I don't want to just send my youngin to school to let them raise her. Like I like to know what they're teaching, because there's a lot of new norms and things that I don't, really, want to be the new norm for my daughter. And I like to know what it is that she's learning and what it is she's exposed to. So some people would call that a helicopter mom, yeah. But I just I like to be involved in her education and as well as know what it is. I mean, I want to educate her myself and prepare her myself. And I didn't want that to be done too early of an age or, just be on my own time of when I felt like it was appropriate for her at the stage that she's in. And when you send them to school, you can't do that. They're just exposed to all kinds of things and whatnot. And now kids, they have smartphones on the buses at school and everything else. You don't know what she's going to look over somebody's shoulder and see on that phone. I mean, kids has got internet access and everything else. And it's just so you asked that, but I guess I say that because a lot of people would say that I am, because I am a little more I mean, I call it attentive, cautious, caring, but some people would call it helicopter mom, you know. So
Yeah, it's got to be like a happy medium, like Don said somehow, so they can get a little bit, but not overboard of one way or the other. But some people just send their kids to school because they don't want to take care of them or don't have the get a babysitter or whatever
yeah.
and
Did you
stuff.
know that
So
they don't even use textbooks in school anymore? And if I would have
no,
known
they
this,
don't.
I probably wouldn't have even sent Peyton back. I was like, I said, son, why don't you ever bring homework home or books to study or anything? And he said, because we don't use textbooks anymore. We use Chromebooks. So all of their learning is on a computer anyway. So if you're gonna do that, you might as well do school from home on a computer.
Right.
I mean,
We've
what's
got
the
a deal
point?
going. Some of the older generation on my Facebook has got a deal going on because they stopped making kids learn how to write cursive. And they got like a petition in our area trying to get where the school teaches them cursive again. I mean, just little things like that. They, I don't know what they teach them anymore. I didn't know they didn't have the books, and that's ridiculous. Not having a book so you can bring home and go over it with your parents and try to learn something. I learned more after I got out of school. I lived with my brother and sister-in-law when I got my first divorce, and they have 3 kids. And I sit there at night learning history and the math I'm good at,
Yeah.
the history and English. I sit there with them. I learned more after I got out of school. It was interesting to me then and stuff, but we still had textbooks. Now, if it's on a computer, I couldn't do it because I could barely operate my phone.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier.
Yeah, I think you were inside whenever she came. But
Okay. Yeah, I was
I told
inside for
her.
quite a while. I didn't know
But
Don
she,
Lahr was in here either. I missed a lot while I was in there standing around. They're still backed up. I don't know if it's working or not yet.
well, I hope I didn't mess you up. I know the title was just a short live.
No. Yeah, I do this. I do 'em. There's no set time, Danny, and I try to help all the different channels. If somebody's got, like, I was driving down here, it was a short live because I was only going to drive down here in part. But sometimes people come in and want to talk, like Joy. We don't want to talk to her though, anyway. But she's supposed to be on a live at 3 hours or 2.5
Hey,
hours.
Joy.
And but sometimes people come in and I come up on the panel and we have a chit chat session for hours afterwards. I stopped driving anymore. There just seems like there's more and more people coming and hanging out. I give people a place during the day to talk. We have a lot of people do their stuff at night, but
Yeah.
my channel, Jamie does one during the day. Chris and Larry does a small one. It ain't very long in the day, but most everybody's after 5 o'clock. So it gives people an outlet to come and talk. So I never plan nothing. I just let it go however it is. I mean, the other day I was driving through San Antonio. Carrie was on here, and I had to get fuel and different things. And Carrie took the show over and run it for me. She's a lady new to YouTube. She's got 100 subscribers now. She's got either autism or something wrong with her, but a really sweet lady. She's 57 years old or 50. She's in her 50s, but she lives on her own, and she loves to come and interact with everybody. And I let her.
Yeah. I know it helps me. I mean, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the people in the community on YouTube, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's what broke me out of my shell. That's what made me realize, well, I'm not that bad of a person. And these people don't mind so much talking to me and they seem like I'm all right. So I I had been inside. I didn't go anywhere but the grocery store once a week, maybe. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I just hid, you know, and coming on here and talking to the people that got to know me and I got to know them, and socializing a bit. That saved me. That broke me out of that Stockholm
Verna,
syndrome, if you want to
it's
call it,
Danny Days ahead. I'll turn my other phone on and type it in.
But yeah, but YouTube really helped me. I mean, it helped me have a social life and realize that there's good people still out there. And
We do
you
have
know, I
some
don't have
bad ones you got to
yeah,
overlook, but we do
yeah,
have a lot of good people willing to help you and talk to you.
most definitely.
Yeah.
But it's not all bad. And in my mind, I was just, you know, I was just shut down from the world. You know, I was just like, it's a jungle out there. And it is jungle out there, but there are still good people in the world. And, that, it's not all bad. So, um, I don't know. But
Hey, while I
it
was over
really
here, I
helped
give
me.
myself a
And
thumbs up.
a lot of times when I got on here, that's what it was. I mean, it was just like, it was therapeutic to me, getting on and talking to people and just interacting and laughing and cutting up. And I do miss that, you know, because used to when I was at home all the time, I could just jump on here anytime, and I do miss it. But uh-oh, how's the battery low and it's plugged in?
Oh,
That's silly.
is it plugged into the back?
Oh, it's that's odd. Anywho, fixed it, I think. But
Lynn says she's somewhat kind of reserved until she gets to know people too. I know
yeah,
she's actually been coming here more and more. I made her spill her coffee earlier though, I guess.
yeah, I saw that hand towel conversation. Need to start putting your uh
I got to put
hand
disclaimer
towels
out.
in your
Watch while riding with Randy so you don't have no hot objects around.
notes.
Later, Berna. Hope you're still feeling better. Hope you can do your Saturday. I don't want to do another Saturday. I go and help like Scott Swift. I've been helping different channels if they're sick or whatever. I'll take their time spot and try to fill it in. We have everybody come over from that channel and have a little get together. Like I've done it for Scott like 3 times now, and I did Saturday a little bit for Verna. So we try to help each other out when they can't make it.
Well, I almost was gonna go live for the first time in like 6 weeks, but I was like, I saw you live, and I was like, well, I'll just go support somebody else instead of because I don't ever know when I get on here what to talk about or what to. And then I always, every single time I get off of here, I'm like, why'd I just get on there and tell all my business? You know? So,
You,
but
you, it's a place that you can vent and relax while you're doing it.
yeah. And then afterwards, I'm like, so how much do I owe you for this hour session?
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
I'll send you an invoice.
yeah. All right. Don't get mad if you just get a bunch of stickers and
That's
magnets in
fine.
return.
I want to come and get my sticker personally, though. I want you to put it on the truck yourself.
Yeah, I do. I want to do that. That's why I never know where you are though, like what part of the US you're in. So that's
I'm
why I was telling
right
you.
now. I'm headed to Dallas, and I know I'm going to go to San Antonio or Eagle Pass, and I don't know where from there yet. But I've been running back and forth down to San Antonio right now. But I do a
Okay.
lot towards Alabama. I need to get to Alabama anyway. I want to go to Mississippi and see Shirley again. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
been gone a while. Do you know Just Doing Our Best?
Charlie? Yeah.
Yeah, she actually control. Sorry about that. There's a phone call coming through. Spam call. I went blank when it does that sometimes, but Shirley can
Yeah, I couldn't
control
hear
all
you.
my controls on YouTube. Yeah, sometimes when the phone comes through, it goes blank. It silences it out. But yeah, Shirley takes care of me. We'd have games once in a while and different things, and Shirley's my right hand and my left hand. She helps me a lot. But she got a
That's
job.
awesome.
She's going to be a postal carrier. She goes to Biloxi, Mississippi for a week, the 14th of the month, and she's going to be a Discrino short postal worker.
They better watch out. She's packing.
Yep, I know she is.
Postage, of course. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yep,
But
Jamie's here all the time anymore, and my daughter-in-law Paula is always in here. I got a few regulars every time in here.
that's awesome.
And Scott
Well,
actually has been coming up. We've been promoting his product, and he's been coming on here quite a bit. But I hate to see what his when he tells somebody's going to go to lunch at 6 o'clock and then don't show up, and it's 42 minutes later and not showed up yet. If I wasn't on this phone, I'd be texting him a message.
are you going to see Danny parents? Might be talking about Jesse and Lisa because you're in Texas. They're in
No,
Houston though. That's a
they're
ways
in
away from Dallas.
they're in Houston. I did meet Danny's parents quite a while back, and they put their stickers on my truck, and we went out to dinner.
Yeah, they always gonna feed you.
Yep, we went. I actually bought them dinner. Jesse and me argued over it. I was a little faster to
Yeah,
get up from the table, and he was.
he'll do that. But
Jesse's a good
they're good
guy.
people. Yeah. Well, I appreciate all the support. I'm sure everybody else does.
Lynn's got asking you a question.
Stepmom. When I said about me getting married twice, I was meaning my actual stepmom, my dad's wife.
Hey Al,
Hey, there's Al.
you're late. Nikki's been here for hours.
Well, I was just hopping off here. We still got some things we got to attend to before
Okay.
the work day is over.
Well,
So I
if you get a
appreciate you talking
chance,
to
come
me.
back. You get a
Yeah, I
chance.
appreciate you.
I'm on almost every day anymore.
Yeah.
So
Alrighty. Well,
you're
I'm
welcome
glad I caught
anytime.
you. All right. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Anybody else wants to come up? Scott Swift is going to be live here at 5 o'clock doing trivia. So if anybody else wants to come up, I might shut this down and eat my dinner. But it's up to you guys. Danny's a sweet lady. There's a lot of guys was trying to hook up with that woman. She's a very nice lady. She's got some really good videos out with her and her daughter and stuff. So I know she hasn't done any content in a while, guys, but you can go back and look at some of the other stuff. Hopefully she comes back. I don't know what happened to Scott. He told us 45 minutes ago he would be back. He was going to the basement, he's ordering, I don't know what I'm going to say I'm wrong. You thought Danny was my mama? No, I've never met Danny yet. I've talked to her for over a year. I helped out on a situation on Chris and Larry's once with her daughter, but that's the only thing I know about Danny, really. Hey, Daniel, been a while since you've been in. Did you, Jamie, figure out a time for your giveaway Thursday? I know you was trying to figure the time out yesterday. You know, Joy, everybody's here already. You could just come up and ask the trivia questions now. Oh, baby's taking your time up, huh? Oh, I see what you're talking about now, Lynn. Okay. I get confused on some of the things when I'm trying to read it here. I'm not driving today, so I ain't got no excuse because I'm driving, but 12 or 1. I think, what time Scott go live? I forget what time he goes live. I think his is 1 o'clock, ain't it? Or 2 Eastern time. Oh, some crazy ones tonight, Joy. Yeah, you guys don't. I'll drop Scott's link. You guys want to have some fun, some trivia questions? I'll drop Scott's link here. There's Scott's at 5 o'clock Central. I'll eat. I got plenty of time to eat. I don't, Lynn, I don't. There's 17 people in the house right now, and I'm not one of those. If people are interacting and talking, I don't like just shutting it down. You know, if people start dropping off, then I know people's got to get ready for their suppers and different things, and I don't like doing that to people. That's another deal on that respect. You know, you don't get a crowd in here and then walk away. Sundays, there's not that many lives, Jamie, during the day. You know, advertise it, or even your Monday time slot. Wait till Monday on your time slot where everybody's used to you coming on Mondays. Do it then. All right, Marianne. I hope I didn't say anything today to be in the doghouse. Yeah, it's hard to, when people are actually taking the time to interact with you and you're doing YouTube, guys, you know, yeah, I know everybody's got a schedule, but schedules can be bent. Oh, I'm not in the doghouse. I'm good. You know, if you got people are giving you the respect to come to your live or your watch your videos or your premieres, you know, give the equal respect back to them. You know, it goes like what is the old saying, hand over hand or something, you know? Yeah. See now, if Jamie, when I told her that I was going live a while ago, would have co-streamed with me, she would have had a couple more hours today. You can't get the hours, Jamie, unless you're co-streaming or doing your own live. You know, there's 13 people here in the house, wonderful people. They would have been over there. You're always busy, but you never get nothing done except burn pretzels or make pretzels crunchy. Let me rephrase it. And you don't even have to be here the whole time. We proved that the other day. You were gone most of it, and we enjoyed it when you were gone. Oh, 51 minutes, he shows back up. Your sister got tired of waiting on you. In 51 minutes, I could have ordered a new truck. All right, take 10 more minutes then. Save me another $10. You guys need to order some merchandise from Scott with my logos on it because I'm paying for the logos already. So all you're buying is the shirts. I got 2 Scotts in here now. They're both broken. I need to get a Scott that ain't broken. Anybody know any? No, you don't know any, Jamie? Okay. Maybe I'll put an ad. I'll title tomorrow. Are there any Scotts that not broken can come to my live? Hey, Molly, where you been? You're late. $80 to deliver to Canada? Jeez. Oh, you're still sick, Molly? I know you was catching that crud stuff again yesterday. Molly, you're going to have to get one of them bed rollers to turn you over once in a while so you don't get bed sores. Jason gets home, he'll have to give you a body massage, get your blood circulating. Oh, Jamie, why don't you come up and show your cup? Show Scott's work off. All you gotta do is push that button. I didn't pin it a while ago. I don't know if it's still here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. No, that's Scott Swiss. Let's see if I can go back far enough that I have to do it again. Oh, shoot. Back up. No, I gotta do it again. We don't care if it's on your page. We want to see it in person. You probably knowing you probably broke it already. That's why you don't want to show us. You're afraid telling Scott you broke the cup. Probably got a crack in it. Joy got her what? Her cup? No, you afraid I'm going to jinx you? Hi, Jerry. Well, Jamie, I'm going to tell you now, you better get some super glue while you're at work this weekend because I know it's going to happen. You're going to reach around, the dog's going to do something, and you're going to knock it off the shelf. You need to put it up in the china hutch, close the door, and don't touch it after you come on here and show people. I'm not sure, but Scott was saying the sticker in the Nightbot deal, I think that might be up to 25% off on stickers right now, guys. I think Scott said that don't hold me to it, but I think it's 25% off now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk Don to my Nightbot, fill him in on about you. I tried Don when I set my Nightbot. I was trying to copy it off of Sarah's Raul. I wanted to be tell different things, but I didn't get it done yet. Jerry, you don't have to pick up Jamie. She's boring. All she does is talk about chickens and how's the weather. And I mean, you know how Maryland people are. Oh, Sticker Saturday coming to you soon. You can't find Molly's channel? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Shoot, why am I doing it this way? I can do it another way. Forgot about doing it this way. Sorry, guys, I'm pushing buttons. There. All right, Daniel. There's Molly's. Wait a minute. Scott, Jamie's having a giveaway Thursday. She's trying to figure out a day, so got all kinds of stuff given away Thursday, everybody looks like. Congratulations, Scott, on your 2K. everybody wants to type in just vet, Army, Navy, Marines, it will share out your channels and so people can connect to you. Yeah, I know, Joy. I'm gonna push your buttons Thursday, girl. I'm gonna put you on Scott's walker and just push you off the porch. Watch you roll down it. Okay. Joven's your mod. You can click on it and go to their channels without them dropping it too. That's why I make most everybody a mod so they can just click onto the channel and go to the channel and if they like them or see what they're doing. You already got your 2K, Scott. You don't need to drop on me now. What do you want to do? Try to catch me? I'm over 32. I don't know how, guys, but I'm at 32. 3,200. Oh, you want 5K? Okay. Oh, somebody had to type. It's not Marine, Scott. It's USMC. Or yeah, USMC. It's you don't spell it out. It don't work. I should have put on their crayon eaters. Grape crayon eaters. That'd been a good one for you. See, watch Josh do it there. USMC. Now watch how it works, Scott. See how easy that is? Leave it to Marine to screw it up. Oh, Piggy's here. I better be quiet. I know you will. I know you will, Piggy. Jamie's wish washing. Now it's Sunday at 3 o'clock. Oh, Scott finally figured it out. Wait a minute. Therapeutic Fisher typed at the same time, so I don't know if it's going to work, guys. You guys typed at the same time. Might have to do it again. 2 Marines at one time overloaded my system. There, I went ahead and made you a mod. Now you can click on other people's stuff too. Holy Toledo, guys. Look how many's in the room. 21. Yeah, I know, Piggy. I gotta get back down to Georgia because I want to see you and Ginger. Scott's got a small channel, Jamie. He wouldn't even notice that you was doing it. because they don't talk right, Joey. Oral sounds like they got something in their cheeks. They can't say hello. That was a trivia question on somebody's the other day. I forget where it came from. Well, maybe I want to see Eileen and not you, Piggy. You ever think of it that way? I can't believe you and Scott can spell oral. Has it got two O's or one? What, Jamie? I think I'm getting scolded. Hi, Hot Damn. Welcome in. This is supposed to be a short one, but Danny Days came up and I haven't seen her in a long time. So, yeah, but Eileen likes me, Piggy. I'm doing fine. A whole lot better than yesterday. I'm actually see the shop right here on the camera. This is where I parked last night, exact same parking spot. And I went in door 3 over there. I went in this morning and checked in, and it was what, 10 o'clock? After 10 o'clock, they finally took me in, and I got the truck greased, and my fuel filters changed, and a light changed. Then I went up and got my trailer and just come back down here and sitting. Oh, hush, Joy. You all would miss me if I wasn't here for you to pick on. You know, if you guys keep picking on me, I can push that button that says END. Man, Christine's Wild Game November popping up more on Nightbot than anything else. I call it Roadkill November myself. Uh-oh. Littlefoot Ranch networking and chat. I guess Littlefoot Ranch might be doing something. I don't know if they're going live or not. And I just got a notification. Gary must be mad at me. He ain't been coming into my lives anymore. About Luke 29, he just dropped something. Phone's going nuts here with stuff going off. But guys, I think I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to eat my supper before it gets totally cold. But I didn't want to leave Danny hanging. She wanted to talk. And so when somebody wants to talk, I'll listen. Uh, Joy, you just wish I was your brother. Because then we could have had some really good knockdown fights. I'm going to get me a straw. blow some spit wads at you while me and Scott's doing our live Thursday. I'm gonna get me a straw and then just blow some spit wads at you while we're doing it. But guys, don't forget, here in 2 hours, Scott Swift and Joy will be live doing Tuesday trivia. So come on over and we can aggravate some more. I will too, Win. But I appreciate everybody coming in. But I haven't had nothing to eat since 8 o'clock this morning. I gotta go pee and eat. So, I'm a growing boy and I gotta get something in my belly. And look who shows up at the last. Miss Ashley from CNC Farms has stepped in and showed her presence. Were you training today? Is that why you're late? But guys, I enjoy it. I do. I love all of you. It makes my day go down the road a whole lot better, even sitting in the parking lot for an hour and a half and stuff. But no, I've been cleaning, so I can. Well, about time you clean the house. Jeez. But I'll see everybody later. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock. I'll set one up tonight. Friday all day, Saturday, first shift, Sunday. Oh, okay. But I'll set a live up for 10 tomorrow. So if anybody wants to come up or co-stream tomorrow, because it's going to be a long day tomorrow. So everybody come on back tomorrow. We'll do it all again. Bye, everybody.